The simple metric that people are using is people hours versus AI hours. So, you know, if a process is taking you 7 hours and now it's taking 2 hours, that ticks the box to a certain extent of ROI. But like I said, there are lots of other associated costs with it. But then you also have to look at what's the added benefit of that output that's there. So, you know, is there something that the AI is doing that the human can't do in that way? Is it able, for example, is it able to self-error check at something that's put out? So let's say, you know, we did a piece of work recently which was all about automating spreadsheets, very, very simple. You know, somebody would, 3 days a month would basically take 20 spreadsheets and create one spreadsheet from it. We did the first part, which was automating that. We then had the AI drawn into it to draw conclusions and outputs from that. But then we added an extra layer, which was to get the AI to go back through and double check all of the information in all of the original spreadsheets that were in there as well. And there, I think the initial ROI of saving that person's 3 days, brilliant. That was an immediate saving because it took about 30 minutes. But the additional benefit of them being able to have an ROI that went back and actually checked everything, an AI that checked everything, that was even more beneficial because that's a piece of work that was never being done because the manpower that was needed to find the 1 or 2 mistakes that were in there was never justifiable by the 20 days or so it would take to do. But if you have an AI that can do that spot check in a couple of hours, that's absolutely worth it. And the fact that it means you're not getting wrong numbers cascading all the way up to the CEO is of a large amount of benefit. So that's something that you would have to, that's a difficult one to measure ROI from because I guess in the worst case, you've got a multi-million-pound company and you get 1 or 2 figures wrong, that has massive consequences. But that's quite an extreme example there. So, you know, you have to find a metric that's there for that. And then I guess the other thing is to look at the metric of people's job satisfaction, and they're less likely to leave if they're doing less tedious, boring jobs and can actually, you know, we all do it. I do it, everybody does it. They're like, God, I wish I didn't have to do this bit of my job so I could do this bit, which is the bit I really enjoy and, you know, fires me up. But I have to do this because this is my job. By removing or, you know, speeding up this part of the process, you're able to retain that person longer because they're more satisfied because they're doing the stuff that hopefully will add value to the company. And so translating that into return on investment is also quite important.